What's up, guys? It's your boy Zowoki back out with another Chris Watts video. And this one I wanted to make just because, one, a lot of you guys were asking me to watch this and put my reaction on it. And this is with Officer James from the Frederick Police Department that followed Chris around the house with the walkthrough at the first original time. But Deiter, which was their family dog, was literally, I wouldn't say popping off, but literally he had his own grief. Just think what this dog had seen. I feel very wholeheartedly that dogs can see things that are not there. Dogs can be aware of natural surroundings and chemical imbalances with people, because there are people out there that have dogs that help them with low blood sugar and if they're going to have a seizure and stuff like that. So, but watching and hearing Deiter's movements and his kind of sorrows, you can almost hear it in the dog's voice. Now we're watching I Swear Kimberly again. This was a couple years ago, but I've never watched it myself. But we're going to be watching it with you guys at home for those that have never watched any of this stuff, because there are people that have never watched these kind of videos and this content and have never even known about this video or this case, and we're bringing it to keep this case alive. So with that being said, before we go any further, make sure you guys are subscribed by hitting the white bar icon down at the bottom right. Hit that bell icon next to it, so when I do post videos like this one, you guys will get that little ring notification that I've posted that video. Then you guys can watch, comment, like, and share. And again, I thank you guys so very much for that continued love and support that you guys show on this channel every single day. I can't thank you guys enough. Keep doing what you guys are doing, and we'll continue to keep growing together. Also, link will be down in the description for I Swear Kimberly. Go over to her channel, give her some love, subscribe, comment, like, and share. Watch her old stuff, watch her new stuff. You guys get the gist. She's the one that put this video for us to enjoy, which is pretty much the body cam footage, but to focus on Deiter, to focus on things that might be different that Chris has been doing. I've definitely been watching it and seeing different things that I haven't noticed before, and rewatching these definitely gives you another insight onto different things that might have gone wrong. So with that being said, let's get into the video.
Hey, this is Kimberly. Today's video features a cleaned up audio version of Officer James searching the house on August 13, 2018. One of many law enforcement personnel from the Frederick Police Department in Frederick, Colorado, that showed up to the house on the day Chris Watts was acting a fool, misrepresenting the truth, and proclaiming he couldn't be bothered. I mean, he was asserting he did not know where his lovely pregnant wife and 2 adorable toddler girls were. Bitch, please, have a seat. For God's sake, he needs a pat on the back with a shovel. Deiter, the more mature and sincere of the two at the house, was highly upset. Poor Deiter was beside himself, telling everything he
Do you think that Deiter was possibly being able to see them?
knows, barking out the truth just as fast and loud as his little muzzle would allow. I know he was only telling the authorities what happened, bless his heart. But sadly, no one nearby was a Dotson whisperer. I wish I spoke dog or domesticated canine language. With no disrespect or discourtesy to our brave little canine friend, I have lowered the barking sound on this audio. I don't know if I called all the barking, but I've tried. Certain noises hurt my ears, and I assume there are others like me. I hope so anyway, so I can show my husband. While I was at it, I cleaned up some of the other audio, taking out background noise for easier understanding of those bitch-ass lies spilling from asshead's mouth. If you've not seen this one before, well, here it is. If you have seen it before, then here it is even better than before. Have a great one. Catch you later.
You too.
Much love and peace, and thank you for listening.
There's a lot of things wrong that I'll probably point out. Things that were questionable, things that didn't seem right. This is one of them. When they go to the truck, the truck is the one thing that pissed me off the most.
So Chris, it's your house. You can go inside with us if you'd like, or you could stay out here. It doesn't matter to us.
Doesn't matter. I mean, free reign, whatever you got to do.
Okay.
Like I can chill on the deck on the side of the sun. But
Okay.
cool.
All right. Whatever you'd like. How long have you guys been married?
So, we've been together 8 years, married 6 this year.
Okay. And this is very unusual behavior?
Yeah, we get that dog out of here.
Okay.
She's gonna flip.
Deiter's already going off. I mean, it could have been just barking at the door, like my dogs do. Is he putting Deiter outside? Yep, he put Deiter outside.
On the counter there.
And Deiter
Okay.
is currently...
So when you guys come home, do you usually use the front door or the garage door? How do you guys...
I usually open the garage door, come in.
Okay.
She uses the front or garage. It kind of depends.
Okay. Is that a ring out there?
Oh, that was...
No, the doorbell, is that a ring
Yeah,
doorbell?
like when you got a visitor, it does. But I don't think the speaker is on to where you hear it. Like by...
Okay. I guess my question for you is, would it show her leaving with the kids? Did you have any alerts?
If she came out here, yes. Like if
Did you have any alerts today with that?
just when her friends were here.
Does it only record when the doorbell rings or anytime
If
someone...
you're like right here, it should just start, the proximity should hit up.
Okay. And if you had anything
It
on
goes a
that
lot
today?
further.
Just her friends.
And what time was that?
Mine
12:10
goes off
and
really...
about 2 minutes
far out.
afternoon.
Okay. But nothing between the time when she got here this
No,
morning?
like she got here at 2. Only thing
This
that
morning?
Was, yeah, 2 o'clock this morning. So
Okay.
like 1:48 on here. And the only thing that was weird was that the garage door said as left open after I left. And it might have been the sensor, but like my phone doesn't show when
For
it
your
shut.
alarm?
Yeah, it doesn't show if it shut.
And, there was
And who's
somebody
your
at
alarm
home.
through?
Vivid.
Okay.
But the Nikki, her friend that came here about 12:10, she said the garage door was shut when she got here.
Okay.
That was the only thing that was weird.
All right. Were you going to hang out there or you want to come in here? Okay.
I think it's kind of
Where's
wrong.
the percent?
On the counter.
I think it's kind of wrong that they didn't have him go through the house with them.
I'm still recording, so.
I think that was kind of like they should have brought him in with them.
This.
And again, the big thing that
Whose phone is
bothers me
that?
is they're not wearing
His.
gloves.
Bomb overtook hers.
Isn't that technically tampering with evidence? Shouldn't they have gloves on? Because what if the abductor messed with that stuff? I'm glad they're taking pictures, but still, like
Is that a diary or what is that?
It's for work, I believe.
shouldn't be touching it without gloves.
I was thinking it was possibly diary, but it's talking about.
And Deiter, he's going off like crazy. You can hear him.
Like motivation stuff.
The first thing that bugged me too is the first time that he went in the house when they came there for the first time, the police went in. Chris went straight to the basement. Now they want $775,000 for this house. It comes out to like $5,700 a month. There's that doll that he did that blanket thing with. He did it with that couch.
How did you say the kids were?
Forest.
That's very neat for having two
I
little
just
kids.
don't think they should be walking around without gloves. Am I wrong for saying that? Because if you're having a missing persons case, wouldn't you want to be wearing gloves because you want to be dusting stuff and everything? And again, Deiter's going off like crazy. You could still hear him barking. This is another thing I've wanted to look into. Her office is a mess. Like somebody was looking for something.
Who's got asthma?
One of the girls.
I don't know. Kids need medication too, and apparently they didn't. She didn't
Shouldn't
take their
be touching
medication
that
either.
stuff.
Celeste. This is all their medication.
That's
Yeah,
good.
Celeste, the kid.
Mm-hmm.
That's albuterol for a nebulizer.
I've had albuterol for my bronchitis.
And for an inhaler.
See, they shouldn't be touching all that.
Find an ID.
Yeah. We already out here. Nothing in the car.
He took things out of the car when he first got there, which was very weird. Shouldn't they be like not touching the handles, like getting fingerprints off of
Dispatch
it?
Frederick 988. Can you log 528 Zebra John Victor?
I mean, again, I'm not a professional with this, but watching real life crime scene investigators, watching CSI. I mean, CSI is just reenactment, but like, does he look in the trash? Like, wouldn't you want to look in the trash just to see? If those walls could talk.
Hello?
See, why did he go to the fridge right away? Again, without gloves. What's he doing?
They are really organized people. But everything's like super organized.
There's nothing wrong with that. See, there was stuff in front of Chris's bed that's down there, and now I'm not seeing the stuff that's in front of his bed. Somebody said that they could see somebody in the corner over here, but it could be just pareidolia. Now, occasionally you'll still hear Deiter upstairs. Like, you should be wearing gloves doing this, man. What about hair follicles and... I mean, I like that he's thorough and he's like looking underneath it, he's moving it. I just think you should be wearing gloves. Okay, there is stuff in front of his bed, okay. Like, they could have tested the sheets, see if there was any seminal fluid or like hair follicles or fibers and... At least he looked under the bed. See, there's a sensor over there in the corner. Right here, you see? That's one of the sensors that went off. It's just a movement sensor, so if you walk past it, it goes off. It's attached to that netgear that's in the, which is a modem. So when that modem is attached to that, it sends a signal to your phone, which he disconnected later after they leave. Because in all the stuff that he canceled their school, he canceled the paper. He was talking to the realtor about selling it, not with Shanann. He was getting rid of, he was trying to delete messages, or not messages, the camera. And I did find out 100% that camera system they have in there has a chip in the back that you can record. Did they have it in there? Don't know. But that camera that she had for the kids' rooms, they did have a chip capability. See, this is where I think they should have wore gloves too again. Like, this is the crime scene. Like, this is where it happened. They should be wearing booties and gloves.
Only thing we're missing are the kids' blankets.
What's that?
Only thing that's gone is the kids' blankets, like the binkies. That's the only, they won't go anywhere without them.
Yeah, because he
They
threw
are
them away
gone?
in the
Yep.
trash.
Car seats are in the car. Keys are in the igniter on the center console of the car. For cash, all their
He was
ID,
going to use the
everything's
car
still here.
possibly.
Phones here.
Because he wasn't done cleaning up yet.
Is this the only furnace?
That's loud.
This was locked. You open it up and it's looking here, so they keep it locked so the kids don't come in here and make a mess.
Not even water in this toilet.
And I think they touched the sheets again.
Really nice house, huh?
Yeah.
They had a lot of showers. Shower upstairs, shower downstairs, shower in the parents' room. Like, holy crap. You need that many bathrooms and showers? This was their playroom. Somebody said that you could see one of those dolls' heads moves, but I don't see it. Cinderella and Beauty. Beast.
So is she a stay-at-home mom?
No, she's a stay-at-home mom, but she works from home.
As she works from home.
And she does all the work through her phone. Her phone was on this couch.
I don't think he did laundry yet. I think he did laundry that night. After they left. I think you should be looking at the couch and see if there's any hair on there or... I mean, it's a beautiful home, don't get me wrong, but very big for a family that size.
What? No. I think it's just one on the counter.
Haven't heard Deiter in a while now.
You know, organized, aren't they?
Like super organized.
Well, it was mostly because of Shanann. Like 95%. Chris said he hated cleaning.
Did we go in the backyard at all, Kenny? I did not. Well, I walked around initially trying to look in. You didn't see nothing? I didn't see anything out first, but I was more in, not at the yard. What's the little...
And the refrigerator did open that day that they thought they saw a woman go in here. And the refrigerator door opened up by itself.
Whatever.
Come on.
So Deiter obviously is alarming dog.
That didn't work. This one, the button thing doesn't work. Garage door shut down. He came
I
home.
still think that she went out the back.
What doesn't work? The garage door opener?
He said the password on the outside, that code one doesn't work.
Can you close it from the outside? Well, we need to figure that out. Because the front door was locked, right? The deadbolt too?
I think he hit his garage door open.
No, I'm saying,
Front door was locked.
was the deadbolt locked?
Top deadbolt. You could open it like 3 inches and it locked.
Okay, so she had to get out through the garage.
Garage because this door is closed.
Or out the back.
As a slider lock. But she had to leave.
Okay, come here, pups.
Deiter, what'd you see?
Come on, pups.
There's the blue bag that everybody says that's NK's. Deiter's going like crazy. He's probably just barking at the police officers, but... Or he's probably seeing something. Like, where is he? I don't think they should have left Chris outside, to be honest. Because what they say, it's like 85% of the time, the spouse is the one
So
that
it's 5 and 3-year-olds, both girls.
What?
5 and 3-year-old, both girls.
Yeah. Come on, supposed to.
No, we went in the back, so she's in the house now. So does your garage door pad work?
No, not on the outside. There's a radiator right here, and every time something right here got busted and it pulls out. So you have to just hold it down, but it won't do anything. It's 2385 is the code, but I can never get to do anything.
Can you close the garage from out here?
I gotta have you gotta have the
Opener?
Yeah. With you.
And so does she have an opener?
Yeah.
Let's go see if there's an opener. Is it a physical opener or is it programmed into the car?
It's a physical one, like on the dash. Oh, on the visor. And then there's one as you walk out of the garage door too. Front side.
He wasn't expecting them to go do this much of a look, I don't think. And then the reason too, I think he wasn't sitting next to the door, is because he was probably talking to NK. Because he said later that day, that afternoon, NK was talking to him in the afternoon. So as the door thingy inside there? Is it in there? What is that noise? Is that the hatch?
When was that?
What?
That receipt for?
On August 10th.
So 3 days ago. See if that one's unlatched.
I don't think it's
Locked.
Just think with those garage doors saw. And they sure make noise.
Yeah, press that thing and see how long it takes.
So the car had to have been in the way. when he loaded them up. So frustrating that the camera can't see better.
So she doesn't have any family or anyone around here?
Neither of us do. They're all back in North Carolina. We moved here back in 2012. Came out here to visit some friends during Thanksgiving, fell in love with the place, moved out here 2 months later.
She have any friends around here?
You can't
Just
tell me that none of these houses had no cameras.
Friends?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's got friends in Frederick, Erie, Aurora, that part of Erie, Broomfield, Parker.
Have you tried to contact any of them?
Oh yeah, we've exhausted every option.
No, he
I'm
didn't.
going to do with hospitals.
That's a lie.
Hotels. I mean, there's so many, but
And no one's heard from her today? Have you checked your bank accounts?
that's what another thing I was going to do because I don't have access through here.
Let's go check those and see if she pulled any cash out or if there's any strange charges or anything.
Okay.
Can you log?
I can't log in because she does all the finance.
Okay.
So I know her password. I just don't have it. Not sure what she would have used that way. Sorry, my phone.
She did all the finances.
No, you're fine. Who do you guys bank through?
USAA and Chase.
Can you call them and see if
Yep.
there's been any activity?
You can't tell me you don't have
Any withdrawals or
passwords.
anything? And then the suitcases that she came home this morning with, which ones were those? Was
The
it the
black
one,
one that's sitting right there.
not the one in the bedroom?
Mm-mm. That was from the last trip, or when we just got back 2 days ago from North Carolina. She went to Arizona like 2 days later. That was the one we just got put back down in the basement.
It's so confusing and frustrating that you can see all the deception and
You guys don't have any stockpiles of cash or anything in the house that she would have had? If she needed cash, she needed to go to the bank to get it?
There is. I would not know about it. I mean, if there was, I didn't know.
Do you know how much cash she usually carries with her?
It usually not, maybe like 100.
I think it's ironically not right that he doesn't have any passcodes to his own joint account through with her.
Your turn signal's on.
It's been on. Might have to turn the brake.
So I'll definitely leave it there, guys. Obviously, what is your guys' thoughts on it when it comes to Deiter? Was he just barking at the police officers? Again, the police officers obviously should have wore gloves. I think that's wrong to that extent. I think Chris should have been walked with in that location. He should have never been had eyes off of it with the police officers. Deiter apparently didn't ever like Chris Watts. He just never liked him. Maybe Deiter doesn't like men, but then he takes to Frankie Jr. So because Frankie Jr. is the one that takes care of it with through sex. So with that being said, definitely leave your guys' comments, your inquiries, your theories, and so forth. Do you believe Deiter was possibly trying to tell them something, or was he just barking at him because they were in his domain and he didn't like it? Let me know down in the comments. Please hit that like button for obvious reasons of hopefully finding out. We will get one day the 100% justice of this case. And please take care, be safe, and as always, keep nerding on. And we'll see you guys next time. Peace.